Good morning, everybody. Holy smokes. Somehow, some way, we are finally live. Hot diggity dog. What a flipping morning. Good morning, everybody. Cat Nation Live. Woo! Saturday, the 9th game day edition. We're here. Somehow we're here. Glad to be here nonetheless. Better than not being on the live show today. But somehow we got it all together. Do apologize for the little bit of a late start today, but hey, better than not having it at all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Glad to see everybody rolling in. Welcome, Travis Buck as a new Cap Nation family member. Glad to have you on board. All the Cap Nation Air Fryer Nation members, give Travis a big warm welcome to the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You'll be able to use those perks right away today with a members-only live show that is going to take place at 2:30 Eastern Time. 2:30 Eastern Time, we will have a members-only live show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Good morning to everybody. A blanket good morning to everybody. Too many people here to say hello. We would just keep killing more time, and we're already late. But a good morning to everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing all good. So, Corey, do you have an air fryer? Travis, yes, requirement, you got to have an air fryer. If not, you won one. All you got to do is go purchase it. The good old air fryer nation. So, what was I going to say? I already lost my train of thought this morning with the air fryers. Well, Art, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't put out a play if we were worried about something. So, if you guys are waiting for an email response from Jay, you may get an email response from somebody else today, or you may get a delayed one from Jay. Jay is out of the office, a mandatory out of the office, out of the Vegas office until at least, I think it was Monday afternoon he's eligible to come back due to COVID tracing. No, as of right now, he does not have it. He did test negative. However, he was around an individual that did have it. So due to our company's policy, he is working remotely from home, which is slow and delayed. But hopefully he stays that way on the negative side, that's for sure. And glad he's in that office and not this office, or my ass would be working remotely too. Welcome, Brent Allison. Welcome to the Cap Nation family. It's going to be a good time. There will be a members-only live show at 2:30 Eastern Time. So in 4 hours and 10 minutes from now, there will be a members-only live show. This one will be available to all members. There will be a members-only live show for Cap Nation family members on Sunday as well. So there's going to be 2 members-only live shows this weekend. We stepped it up. We're giving out an extra one. Let me tell you, like the screens going out, that's like the story of the morning. It doesn't matter what happened. Something keeps going out. So give me 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll literally be right back, less than 30 seconds, and see what the heck is going on. Until then, you guys all know, some of you guys like this one, so have fun. All right. Now there's no screen, but okay, we got it fixed. The board went blank. Let me tell you, it has been one thing after another this morning. So, we knew Jay was going to be out of the Vegas office. However, 2 of the 3 girls that work, ladies that work in accounting, 2 called in sick. One's husband has the old Rona, so she was sent home, as well as Jay and I think one other person out of that office. Thursday. But the two girls that called in sick for accounting kind of put a big hamper in the morning's plans because they're the ones that reactivate accounts. They're the ones that make sure all the stuff on the back end is running smoothly. Well, nobody was in this morning. So between myself and Jeff, we were trying to go through every account and get everything reactivated and all of that. Shapendi says everybody is sick on weekends. Usually not here because weekends are a requirement here. Weekends are a requirement when you work in the sports gambling industry. So it put a hamper on the plans this morning, so that's why I had to delay the show an hour. It was either that or just cancel the show altogether because I'm going to be honest, our customers will always be taken care of. So the show will always come second to making sure our customers are always taken care of. So it was either that or cancel the live show. So I just pushed it back an hour, and we squeaked it through. Most of our employees are not eligible financially to collect a stimulus, so we usually don't have a stimulus sick problem here. Jerry, good morning. Good morning. Actually, Jerry, I meant to reply to your text message yesterday about soccer, and I guess for some reason I didn't hit submit or whatever, but I do apologize. I'll reply in a little bit. Jesus says, need an Atalanta goal. Yeah, I seen something on my phone that they had one taken back. It was or score correction or something like that. I can't believe they gave up a goal to start the second. Fridays are payday. That's nice. Our paydays are not on Fridays. Jesus says, Kyle, put in that OT. No, I'm on salary. There's no OT here. No OT here for me, folks. Just straight salary. But, the cool thing about my position, at least here at the company, is, I have the freedom to do a lot as far as, where I want to go or what I want to do. I can go work out of either office. I can work remotely, whatever the case may be. William tuning in via text. Good morning, brother. But we are going to take a look. K-Dig says every day is payday with the games. Damn straight, baby. We are going to take a look into the NFL. We're going to take a look at all three games. Don't mind, they did finally start the construction outside, so construction is ongoing. It hasn't been too loud to start the morning, but it's definitely has started. Taking a quick gander. Soccer is underway and in full swing. There's a few more later on. Just rolling through the motions this morning, popping up some live odds. The Atalanta game is 1-1 at the 68-minute mark. Atalanta plus 100 to win the game. Rio C, thank you, sir. My brother Rio. StatQuap, it's not my company. But, okay, I know, but I be quiet. Atalanta with the goal. 2-1. As I was getting ready to try to bet them at plus 100 live. The damn chat taking it away. Stack up, you know, but I know, but I be quiet. I'm going to say that you don't know Jack Diddley squat, because if you think it's my company, you definitely don't know shit. Let me tell you, I don't sign my own paychecks. That's for sure. That's for sure. I know, I was literally trying to bet it at plus 100 live. I have it open. It froze me out, plus 100. Max bet 1,000 typed in. I was trying. My name Corey, he's slow. Yeah, he's definitely on the slow side. More than not. That's for sure. Robert S. has just covered the over for me on that one. Yeah, over 2.5. Over 2.5. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Yeah, you definitely don't know you don't know shit about the inner workings of our company. That I can assure you. That I can assure you. That's 100% fact. Matt Bailey, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. 3-1. There's another goal. Woo! Styles, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Soccer yesterday went 2-0-1. Soccer had a good day yesterday. 2 wins and a push. Guaranteed Saturday today. I gotta tell you, I like it. I like it. Mike's got personal plays up. Personal plays are ready to rock and roll. Personal plays are ready to rock and roll. Personal plays are ready to rock and roll. If you are on my personal plays and you did not get a text message yet, means there's you have an Android and you probably didn't get it. So if you didn't get it, send me a reply. Let me know. That way I can re-forward it to you. That way nobody misses anything. Just double checking, making sure on my side all the clients are taken care of. Everybody should have gotten it. Alex, good morning. I'm doing fantastic. Cheers. Cheers. For everybody getting swag packages, a bunch more went out yesterday. Like 30-something boxes went out yesterday. James, what do I think about the Colts covering? We'll take a look at that game here in just a minute. Matt Bailey says, tip for the chat, don't doubt any free plays Kyle takes. He is red hot. We did drop one yesterday, North Dakota State, but late technical foul, I'd like to say, was not my fault. Was not my fault. But yeah, we did drop the daily free play. Finally dropped a daily free play. It's been a while. It's been a while since we dropped one of those. So, that part sucked. That part sucked. But overall, so funny. We actually had a power outage in the office yesterday. And somehow the Vibe Interactive board went out. And it just put up somehow randomly. It has the free plays we gave out during Cappers Nation Live on October 9th on the board. A lot of weird shit happened between late last night and this morning, let me tell you. Mr. Reyes, welcome back on board. I see that. I will be getting you on those here just a second. Bear with me, and I'll be sending them to you, sir. Everybody else as well. Just bear with me just a few, and I'll make sure you guys are all on them. Mr. Lopez as well, thanks for renewing. Okay, Toby, I'll take a look at that. Everybody that sends those in, trust me, I get about 50 of them a day, and 49 of them are fake and fraud. Not saying that yours is. They either don't deposit the right amount, they already had an account, and they were just trying to get free plays. Remember, it's for new accounts only there. So every single one is verified through BetOnline. So sometimes it can take a day to 2 days. Sometimes it's usually same day, but sometimes it can take a little while, because I verify it through BetOnline. If not, I'd just be giving every swinging dick, Tom and Harry free plays, and that's not what we're about. It's to reward people that actually go to BetOnline and open up a new account there. So I will take a look at it. I get about 50 requests a day, and 49 of them, believe it or not, are from douchebags just trying to pull one over. They'll send in a screenshot of typing in their deposit, but not an actual completed deposit. And then when I have to waste my time and reply back, I never hear from them. So rest assured, everybody that sends in always gets taken care of or gets replied to. But it takes no problem. You're all good. Sometimes it can take a little time depending on the guys over at BetOnline, a representative over there that we deal with for our sponsorship for them. So, but yeah, everybody that signs up for that promo, we verify it all. Mr. Reyes, welcome back on board. Leicester City with the goal against Stoke City. That's a good one right there for us. Corey, you have to follow the instructions on our website. You had to have at least clicked on the links on our website, or you need to use the promo code that's on the website. Feel free to email me, Kyle@cappersdirect.com, if you have any questions. But yes, they're for the person asking about my personal plays. You have plenty of time to get on board. Plenty of time to get on board my personal plays. Styles, no, you don't have to become a YouTube exclusive as well. As far as what games are on my personal plays, I'm not going to give out the games that they're on. But they're college basketball in the NFL. I'm not playing any NBA today, at least not yet. There's a possibility I might have something later. Games on the board today. We do have plays in some of those as far as premium plays, my personal plays. So if I don't give you a lean on something, it might be because we have a play on it, and I'll be more than happy to tell you guys that. And if that's the case, well, then that's the case. Yesterday's plays, the free plays, the breakdowns from the live show. Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne on point. Brian under yesterday on point. A lot from yesterday was on point, let me tell you. And then we had some that was not. Wow, Blackburn Rovers give up a goal. That's kind of shocking. That's kind of shocking that they give up a goal. At least that early anyways. Travis Buck says he got him at plus 2.5. Very nice. Very nice. It's going to be a great weekend for sports chat, absolutely. Rookie MVP, remind me when we get there. We'll take a look at the George Mason game for you. Remind me when we get there. I have no problem doing that game for you. Alex says, Cap Nation, hit the thumbs up button to show our appreciation, Kyle. We definitely appreciate it. Almost 200 people here. Guys are lacking on the thumbs ups. Oh, shit, we're still on the free play board. And it's blank. If you guys actually want to see something on that free play board, you guys better at least, like, double them likes, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Northern Kentucky getting their butts kicked. Michigan State falling flat. As far as golf playing, should be a game time decision. Should be a game time decision from what I was told. Again, if you guys are new to our YouTube channel, first of all, welcome. We go live 7 days a week, Monday through Friday. 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Generally on Saturdays and Sundays, we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, an hour earlier. Just so happens today we delayed it an hour just because of people in our office are out of the office sick. So a few of us had a few other hats to wear this morning. But generally on the weekend, we go live 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Daily free plays put out each and every single day. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss any beat on anything that we do. Atalanta putting on the heat with another goal. 4-1. 4-1 to give us that big one right there. Bournemouth with a goal. Little soccer updates. Corey says 10 out of 12 teams ruined my parlay last night. You know, how many times has that happened where you do some parlays and you lose literally every single one of them and you're like, what the hell was I thinking? Trust me, it happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Definitely looking forward to today, though. We're going to jump right into the wild card. Yeah, he wasn't even close. If he would have went the other way, he would have been a little closer. It's like putting out my personal plays. We were close, but really no flipping cigar. Mike Smith, what's the cutoff time for Guaranteed Saturday? Is it full price? Yes, it's regular price. And you need to be signed up by 4 p.m. Eastern Time as the cutoff. Travis Buck, is soccer posted? Yes, soccer is posted. If you're on soccer, soccer is posted. Soccer's been posted since like 6 on the West Coast. Jeff, so you're telling me there's a chance? Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. Abso-flippin'-lutely. Rich Omatic, welcome to the Cap Nation member side. Rich, you're going to have access. You're going to have access to that members only live show today. Yeah, Anthony, as I told people, that promo, the only one that can take care of that is myself. And every account is verified through BetOnline. I get about 50 requests a day. I'm only one person. But each one has to be verified to make sure that you follow the steps correctly, that they know that you came from the show, that it's a brand new account, that you deposited the correct amount. But I will get back to you. And sometimes it can definitely, it can take more than just a day to get it verified because I'm waiting from somebody that's not in the United States to get back to me and make sure that you're good for that promo. But yeah, rest assured, you will get that promo. Rich, not a problem. Glad to have you with us. Glad to have you with us. Bournemouth giving a goal up right back. Wowzers. Chef Bayer says douchebags hiding in the weeds. We definitely have a few of them around here. There's definitely a few of them hiding in the weeds. That's for sure. That is for sure. Nope, the Sunday play is not posted yet. It's not posted yet. You'll get an email when it's posted. You will get an email when it's posted later on today. Don't forget, Guaranteed Saturday, guys. We do put a big guarantee on it. Guaranteed to win, you get the next one free. You have until 4 p.m. Eastern time to get on board that one. Again, members only live show at 2:30 Eastern time. Jumping into the breakdowns finally. Jumping into the breakdowns, we're going to start with the very first one, Colts and the Bills. Colts and the Bills. And getting everything to get up and running real quick. Close that one out. Close that one out. We need this for our money percentages. It's crazy. It seems like forever since we've broken down the NFL together. I know it's only been a full week, but it seems forever. It seems forever. I've got 4 for today. Got 4 for today. I do have a big soccer parlay going. That I do. I do have a big soccer parlay rolling. Good luck, Alex, cashing those tickets as well. But yeah, it definitely seems like forever since we did the NFL. And I'm glad to be back doing it. I'm glad that the weekend is finally here. I mean, I've already broken down the games myself a long time ago, but glad the weekend is here. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm just popping up the live odds, then we're going to jump right into the game for everybody. And again, don't mind the construction that's outside. Hopefully, there's no jackhammers later. That's the hope. Hopefully, while we're live, there hasn't been any jackhammers as of yet. But hopefully, there will be none. That's the plan anyways. We've got some soccer games going on from the soccer package. I personally bet Atalanta, which that should be cashing here shortly. Any minute now, that one will be final, and that one will be a winner. We've got some English FA Cup games rolling. Blackburn Rovers, who are down 1-0 at the half. That sucks, but that's okay. They have a whole second half to come back. Leicester, I think they're still up 1-0. Yeah, they're up 1-0 at the half. I have them, as well as I had them laying a half in the first half, little $500 bet. And I had them over 1 in the first half at plus 100 even money. So I end up with a push on that one. No harm, no foul there. And then I got a handful of fun money parlays. Atalanta is in the books, folks. 4-1 final. I wish I put them on my little 8-teamer. I did do another 8-teamer. You guys know I got close to hitting that 8-teamer. I hedged and made a couple thousand, like $3,000 on it earlier in the week, or last weekend. But I have an 8-teamer rolling right now. With the last two being a 2:45 and a 2:45 and a 3 p.m. game. So there's still plenty of time, but I'll need those Blackburn Rovers to somehow score 2 goals, fend off the other team, and get a win. So we'll see. Hopefully we can hit another big one. Very nice, Ken, with 2 ends. Very nice. Very nice, Chef. Very nice. Brett, I'm sure you'll be just fine. But remember, even in Tennessee, even though you have legal sports betting there, you could always still open up offshore accounts. That way you can get some of the better lines and have options. Because let me tell you, I can get paid with Bet Online faster than you can having a local casino there. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. Colts and the Bills, that line is on the move. Plus 6.5 is minus 109. It was 6 this morning. It is on the move a little bit. Full game total set at 51, over and under 51. Bills laying 6.5, minus 300 on the money line. Mike Scott says, Oh, I didn't even see your order come in. I'll be sending them to you right now. Give me 1 second, Mike. I apologize. For some reason, it didn't pop up on my screen that you signed up. They're coming your way right now, brother, and thank you. I remember you were asking about them, but I never saw the order come in, so I just sent them to you right now. I will tell you, a money line parlay, and this is kind of interesting. A money line parlay for all three underdogs, Colts, Rams, and the football team, $100 pays back $3,428 plus your $100 back. For a moneyline parlay between those three teams. A $100 moneyline parlay between just the Colts and the Rams, which of those money lines, if any underdog had a chance to win outright today, I would probably say it would be the Rams and or the Colts. Not saying to go bet that. I'm just throwing this out there because it's kind of interesting. A $100 moneyline parlay pays $740 between those two teams. And it is wild card Saturday. So crazy shit can and will happen. Corey says, Kyle, you're going with my parlay. It's definitely an interesting parlay, that's for sure. It's definitely an interesting parlay. $1,000 parlay would pay $7,400 on the money line. That would definitely be very, absolutely crazy. Not that I'm going to be doing it, but a $1,000 moneyline parlay between the Colts, the Rams, and the football team would pay $34,280 plus my $1,000 back. But again, let me clear that out before I accidentally hit place bet, because that wouldn't be betting it for $1,000 myself. That's for sure. This is definitely, hey, any given Sunday applies in the NFL any given day of the week. If you don't think that the Washington football team stands a chance today, you're wrong. If you don't think the Rams stand a chance today, you're wrong. If you don't think the Colts stand a chance today, you're wrong. any one of these teams today has an opportunity to win. Any one of these teams has an opportunity to win. It is the NFL. They all made it to the wild card. I know. I do say the Redskins. Too many times, though. But the football team. Anything can and will happen. It's the absolute crazy NFL, baby. It's the absolute crazy NFL. All right, so jumping back into this game, focusing in on just the Colts and the Bills. Bills laying 6.5 over and under 51. First half numbers laying 3.5 over and under 25. First quarter numbers, Bills laying a half a point minus $1.20. Over and under in the first quarter set at 10. There will be 6,500 fans. I believe it was 6,500. It could be 6,000 fans in attendance in Buffalo today. Individual team totals for the games. Colts set at 21.5. The Bills at 29. Take a look at the weather. The little weather report for Buffalo. Mike, there's no denying statistical trends. There's nothing you could do about denying statistical trends if it's a statistical trend. But I can assure you, based on the line movements, people are not taking that trend and betting it. So they might be talking about it, but they're not betting it. Should be in the low 30s, below freezing, partly cloudy, 0% chance of precipitation. Light winds 6 to 7 out of the west-northwest in Buffalo. So it should be a typical wintertime Buffalo game. Should be a normal wintertime Buffalo game without the snow. Bills are hot. I think all 6 teams that are playing today would definitely be classified as hot. They magically made it to the wild card, so they're all trending in the right direction, that's for sure, trending towards the Super Bowl. Just 3 wins away. Bills are hot. Colts are hot. Bucks are hot. Football team's hot. Rams are hot. Sea Chickens are hot. Do I like Creighton today? Laying 13? I don't know. I didn't break down that game. Jumping into the numbers for this one. First of all, Colts 11-5 on the year. Regular season. 9-7 against the spread. 9-7 to the over. The Bills 13-3 straight up. 11-5 against the spread. 10-5-1 to the over. Bills coming off that monster victory over Miami, keeping them out of the playoffs, 56-26. Sorry, Toby. I can check my email after the live show. Be happy to after the live show. But I'm not going to stop the live show to check my email for a Bet Online promotion. But I'll be more than happy to after the live show. Colts coming off their big win against Jacksonville as well, 28-14. They were laying 17. They won by 14. Give them all the Sea Chickens, right? Right? Before that, they did have their loss to Pittsburgh 28-24 after opening up a nice big lead in that game. And then old Big Ben finally woke his ass up. Home teams have won 6 in a row straight up and 5 against the spread in the Colts and Bills head-to-head series. And they're 10-3-1 against the spread, dating back to 98. Take a look at the last time they ended up facing each other in 2018, which has no bearing on today, just so you guys know. So if somebody wants to come out and tell you the home team has won 5 straight or whatever the case may be, throw that shit right out the window, because the last time these two teams faced off Pick Six Rivers wasn't with the Colts. And old Allen was probably still in college. Oh, wait, he was. But the Colts ended up winning 37-5. Lars says the Colts had a soft schedule. I wouldn't say they had a soft schedule. They played the Bears, they played the Browns, the Bengals. That was a soft game. They still had to face the Ravens, the Titans twice in a 3-week time span. They played Green Bay, the Texans, Vegas. Wouldn't say that they were the softest schedule. They definitely had some stiff competition. Colts 7-0 against the spread against big play passing teams, averaging more than 7.5 yards per attempt. Buffalo is just 4-11 against the spread at home after having to play Miami. And Buffalo is 9-1 to the over on a winning streak of 4 or more games. Team Money says want to go against the Bills, but can't. I'll be honest with you. Going against the Bills is definitely tough. There's no denying the offensive output that the Bills have been putting out. I mean, the Bills, I'll be honest, they've been a fun team to watch. They put up 56 against Miami. The week before that, they put up 38 against New England. They put up 48 against Denver. They put up 26 against the Steelers. They had 34 in their win over the 49ers. They put up 27 against the Chargers. 30 against Arizona in their loss. 44 against Seattle. They have been just an absolute offensive firepower the second half. K-Dig says the Colt front seven is legit. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm actually excited about this matchup. I actually had hoped it would happen on, maybe a little bit later. The next round, maybe the next round after that. Not in the wild card round. Because I think these are two teams. That are set for a good run. However, they're facing each other today. Only one's going to advance. Only one's going to advance today. So I was hoping that they'd be matched up a little bit differently, and we wouldn't see them facing off against each other today. But hey, we got it today, and I was looking forward to this matchup. And I honestly think it's going to be a really damn good game, let me tell you. And again, it's Pick Six Rivers. You just never know. You just never know. You're going to get Old Man Rivers, you're going to get Pick Six Rivers, or we're going to get Vintage Rivers. If he's ever going to win a Super Bowl, it's this year. I can't see him, although he's playing great, I can't see Rivers with too many more opportunities in the playoffs. Angel, Guaranteed Saturday is already posted. You just have to log in to get it. K-Dig says Josh Allen will throw 2 interceptions. Taking a look at the numbers, first of all, let's take a look at the Colts, guys. They average 28.2 points a game. They average 125 yards a game on the ground, 4.3 yards a carry. Both teams run the ball successfully. Both teams also air it out successfully. Colts averaging 253 yards a game, 7.3 yards per passing attempt. Taking a look at the Bills on offense. They average a little over 3 points more, 3.1 points a game more on average, scoring 31.3 points a game. They average 108 yards a game on the ground, 4.2 yards a carry. They average 289 a game in the air, 7.8 yards per passing attempt. Keep in mind that stat when it comes to the Bills and their big play passing capability. The Colts are 7-0 against the spread their last 7 games against big play passing teams that average more than 7.5 yards per attempt. Team Money says, I think the Colts are overrated. Ross Pitt says, I do like the Bills, but don't bet with your heart. Gains in game says, or your mortgage, right? Taking a look at the defensive numbers, because a lot of times that's where these games are won, especially in the wild card once you get to the playoffs. Frozen screen, thank you for Derek. I'll get that one fixed for you guys. Yeah, definitely. Not a big fan of that one right there. All right, got that one fixed. Take a look at the defensive side of things. First of all, Colts giving up just 22.6 points a game. They give up just 90 yards a game on the ground. That front seven, as it was pointed out, is legit. They give up 3.7 yards per carry. Their run defense, absolutely phenomenal. They give up 242 yards a game in the air, 6.9 yards per passing attempt. Secondary sometimes can be suspect. However, capability to pick off the opposing quarterback, create fumbles, get those turnovers. They're plus 10 in the turnover department. Take a look at the Bills on defense. They give up almost a point more at 23.4 points a game, 0.8 of a point more. Not a big deal there. They do give up 120 yards a game on the ground, 4.6 yards per carry. They give up 233 in the air, 6.5 yards per passing attempt, and they're also plus 4 on turnovers. Both teams combined have a 14 turnover advantage. One thing that I do look in this scenario, the Bills' run defense, if they don't shore that up, the Colts are definitely going to try and dominate running the ball. They average 125 yards a game on the ground. They average 29 running plays to 35 passing plays. For a Phillip Rivers team, that's pretty damn even Steven right there. All right? They're going to run the ball, and they're going to run the ball quite a bit today. They're definitely going to try and establish that run against that Bills front line that gives up 4.6 yards a carry and 120 a game on the ground. If they're successful running the ball, Bournemouth with a goal, 2-1. If they're successful running the ball, the Colts will definitely have a lot more opportunities with that Bills secondary. However, if the Bills can step up, stop that Colts running attack, make Rivers throw the ball, we might get vintage pick six Rivers here. If that's the case, watch out, baby. Watch out. Josh Allen's work will be made easy. And that'll be by the defense, if that's the case. As far as this one goes, I mean, I could read you percentages of situations, playoff dogs this, playoff favorites that, wild card dogs. None of that shit, in my opinion, matters when it comes to the game today. When it comes to the game today, none of that is going to take an effect on the game today. As far as somebody said, if with Beasley playing, how does that affect things? Beasley's questionable with a knee. He's set to play. As of earlier this morning, he was set to play. I heard it 2 days ago that he was going to play. He may not be 100%, but he's going to play. It's the wild card. It's win or go home from here on out to the Super Bowl. Edward said Rivers been training with the Coast Guard for his cold tolerance this game. Hopefully he hasn't been practicing indoors. So as far as the side of this game goes, we do have a play on the side, so I'm going to stay away from that one. If you want to know, get on Premium Plays. Sorry to be a dick. Not being a dick, but we do have a premium play on this one. However, the total on this one, I'd love to know what you guys think on the total. Over and under 51. I don't have a play on the total. I think this one has the capability to be one of the highest scoring games of the entire weekend. Over 51. However, with that being said, both of these teams, also it being cold, which makes that ball a little harder to nab, I can also see and plead a case why the game will go under. Take a look at the Colts against Jacksonville. It's 28-14. However, Jacksonville does not compare when it comes to offense. Roderick says probably 80. Anthony says the under. Wayne says if the Colts fall behind, pick six Rivers will emerge. That's like vintage Rivers right there. If he gets behind and it's late in the half, late in the game, he's gonna force one of those throws, and you're gonna be like, who is he throwing to? And here comes a cornerback out of nowhere, boom, returning it for a touchdown. Matt says I think the Colts should run the ball and keep it away from Allen. I'm pretty positive that has to be in their plan of attack. They average 4.3 yards a carry. The Bills give up 4.6 yards per carry. That's a running team's dream right there. That's a running team's dream for being able to run the ball. So, as far as the total goes, I will say I do lean towards the over. I do lean towards the over 51. But I'll tell you the one thing that I do like, I like that first quarter over 10. I'm not betting it huge or anything like that. I'm not betting it huge. It is a 7. I do have $750 on it. We're going to put that one up on the board for you guys as a small free play. Keep in mind, when I bet a premium play or my personal play, I've got $3,000 on a game. When I bet one of these, and if I'm betting it smaller, it's not because I don't like it. It's just because it's a smaller rated play, for me anyways. It is a wild card playoff situation, so scoring sometimes can be a little tighter. But with these two teams, I do lean towards the over. And again, full disclaimer on what a lean is. For everybody that doesn't know, a lean means I'm leaning on it, all right? We're just leaning. We're hanging back. We're leaning on it. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm firing on a lean. If I'm going to fire on a lean, I will let you know. But again, a lean is something that I'm just leaning towards. That screenshot, I was just screenshotting my bet. That way I can get it up on the screen for you guys and show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Get this one up on the screen. And then we'll put it up on the board. Because, hey, you know, one thing I do want to say, I want to give ourselves a pat on the back. You know, we're the trendsetters. Apparently, you know, some people are getting upset that we say, you know, people don't bet. So, you know, there's another service out there that finally showed a ticket this last week. They showed a $1,000 ticket when they live in another state, you know, like half the country away from another state. So they probably got a customer to send them a ticket or, you know, a friend or whatever the case may be. But hey, either way, I just want to say, you know, props to all of us here because we make people show tickets because we show tickets on a consistent basis, just like you see right there on the screen. Just a little first quarter over 10 bet right there. All right, just a first quarter over 10. But we are definitely a trendsetter. And we call a spade, call a clown, whenever we have a chance. See if it does this correctly. Probably not. Holy shit, it did it correctly. I'll probably lose now. I think that's the first time that Vibe Interactive Free Play Board has ever did anything correctly. Well, never mind, it didn't. So it's a winner. Over 10. Colts, Bills, first quarter over 10. Ready to rock and roll. Trendsetters Nation. Fact. Angel, thanks for getting on board the big guaranteed Saturday play. Man, I got to tell you. So, as far as games go, my first game on the board, I mean, I do have a play that is a little bit earlier, but for the most part, my stuff for my personal plays don't get started until later in the afternoon. Leicester with that second goal, 2-0 Leicester. Leicester, however you pronounce them. I'm going to keep butchering shit all weekend long. But we do need the old Rovers to pick up the gosh darn pace. That's for sure. Want to have another winning day as far as the soccer package. I got to tell you, if you guys aren't betting our soccer, J-Rock, yeah, they probably didn't sell 10K in picks to place that $1,000 bet. Edward says you can tell from the background. The background from the single wide. Right? The background from the single wide. That's a fact. That's a fact. First of all, if you guys are new to our channel, 241 here, you guys are lacking when it comes to the thumbs ups. You better hit those thumbs up. We do have a free play on the board. Want to get more up there for you guys. Do us a favor, give us a big thumbs up in the video. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button right down below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you do not miss a beat on anything that we do. Remember, we're going to have a members-only live show for YouTube exclusive members at 2:30 Eastern Time. At 2:30 Eastern Time, set your DVR, set your... Yeah, your DVRs because it's DirecTV, right? Set your alarm clocks, whatever you need to do. 2:30 Eastern Time, we are going live. All YouTube exclusive members will have access. Not only the nation, but family will all have access to today's live show at 2:30 Eastern Time. If you want to be part of that or you want to have access to it, you want to come to the green side, get your name in green, what you need to do is you need to hit that join button, which is right next to the subscribe button. Right next to the thumbs up button, you'll see a join button. Click that join button. It's $9.99 a month, up to $14.99 for the family membership. Now, the Cap Nation family membership, that can just get you more perks. It gets you more exclusive content, private exclusive content, as well as an extra exclusive live show only for the family side each and every single week. So you do not want to miss it. It's going to be a great time. You can either click the join button or you can click the link that I just posted in the comment section where it says join here, and you can get your name in the green side and come join our exclusive content. D's Wax, did Guaranteed Play hit last Saturday? No, unfortunately we dropped Guaranteed Saturday last week. So you guys all know what that means, right? Be a nice big bounce back today. The mispronounced Air Fryer Nation, right? Thank you, K Diggs. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, I like transparency. I like keeping things honest and real. And if I'm going to bet something, if I'm giving it to you guys as a free play, man, I got no problem telling you guys that. You know what I mean? Some just can't do it. Some just can't do it. Now, the Blackburn Rovers game just got frozen out on the live side, so I don't know what's going on that one, but hopefully we're tying it up. I was going to... Oh, no, they're plus 440 live. Dominating those stats. Dominating those stats, but... not much else. Not the scoreboard, that's for sure. Definitely a lot of college basketball today. 110 games on the board for college hoops. Big day today. We're going to break down those other two games, and we'll take a look at it. Blackburn plus 460 live. Ooh, Uno, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. All right, so we're going to take a look at the second NFL game, the one smorgasborded right in the middle, the Rams and the Sea Chickens. Just because I call them the Sea Chickens doesn't mean I'm betting against them or anything of that nature. All right, that doesn't mean that. I just like calling them the Sea Chickens. All right. Let's take a look at this game. First of all, Rams 10-6 on the year, 9-7 against spread, 4-12 to the over. Seattle 12-4 against spread. 12-4 straight up, 8-8 against spread, 7-9 to the over. Unders, and a lot of unders. Seattle 8-2 against the spread at home against solid defensive teams, allowing less than 20 points a game. The Rams are 9-1 to the under when playing on grass fields, and the Rams are also 3-12 against spread the last 15 games versus an opponent on a winning streak of 4 or more games. The Sea Chickens have won 4 straight, beating the 49ers, beating the Rams 20-9, beating the football team 20-15, also smashing the Jets 40-3. Before that, they did have a loss to the Giants 17-12, and they had 2 straight wins over that. Before that, against the Eagles and Arizona. So they've actually won 6 out of their last 7 games. Now the Rams, they've been like a Jekyll or Hyde team all year long. You bet on them, you get your ass kicked. You don't bet on them, they're blowing teams out. Now last week, no Goff, thumb surgery, recovering. Their quarterback, backup quarterback, has definitely, he came to play last week. He came to play last week, no doubt about it. And I got to tell you, hats off, absolutely. He may be there to stay in the NFL for a little while. Very capable dual-threat quarterback. I loved what I saw. Rio C, what's going on, my brother? As far as the line on this one, Rams catching 3, minus $1.10. Seahawks laying 3, laying that field goal, minus $1.60 on the money line. Total set over and under 43. First half number, Seahawks laying 1.5 or minus 150 on the money line, plus 1.5 for the Rams, over and under 20.5 points. First quarter, Rams Seahawks as a total of 7.5 plus 100. Little pick says I'm in heavy on the under. I know a lot of people heavy on the under. Take a look at the individual team totals on this one, guys. Rams team total 19.5 minus $1.20, courtesy of Bet Online. Seahawks over and under 23. When you start taking a look at this one, and we do have a free play on this one, it's in the daily free play video. As far as this one goes, when you start taking a look at the numbers, Rams averaging 23.2 points a game. They average 126 yards a game on the ground, 4.3 yards a carry, 251 in the air, 6.8 yards per passing attempt. You've got the Seahawks. They are averaging 28.7 points a game. They average 123 a game on the ground, 4.8 yards a carry, 246 in the air, 7 yards a carry. When you flip that around and start taking a look at the defenses, we'll start with Seattle's defense. All right, they're giving up 23.2 points per game on average. They give up 96 yards a game on the ground, holding teams to 3.9 yards per carry, as well as 285 in the air at 6.8 yards per passing attempt. They are plus 4 on the turnovers. Rams defense, first of all, the entire Rams team is a -3 on turnovers. There is a 7 turnover advantage for Seattle in this one. The Rams give up 18.5 points a game. They give up just 91 yards a game on the ground rushing, 3.8 yards per carry. They give up 191 a game in the air, just a measly 5.6 yards per passing attempt. They have a stingy defense, let me tell you. When you take a look at percentages and see where the money lies on this game, heavy Seattle. Seattle. Now, maybe that will change. Because it wasn't like that. Up until this morning, early this morning, like early this morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning, it was pretty close in the 50-50 range. There's been a lot of money this morning coming in on Seattle, which is weird because it was 3.5 at one point. Now it's 80% to 20%, 80 on the Seahawks, 20 on the Rams. 57% are on the under, 43% are on the over. 76% are on the Seahawks money line, just 24% taking the Rams on the money line on this one. Roderick says Seahawks win 9-6. I can tell you what, there's a lot of people on the over too. It's 57% on the under, which is not a big number. Which is not a big number. As far as this one goes, as far as the side goes, we do have a play on the side. I do have a personal play on the side of this game. As far as the total goes, a 6-4 final, 5 safeties. I like that. That would be insane. As far as this one goes, I'm going to be off give the other opinion to it. Uno family, where do I check the percentages? We've got access to it. We've got a not only Stats LLC, but a Scientific Gaming access, which is the people that supply the odds to all the casinos and the major stuff. So we've got back-end access to it. Dr. Edward, I do agree on that comment. How do you make the playoffs and suck? I'd have to say Seattle doesn't suck. Now, a lot of the games do go under. Take a look at their last meeting, 20-9. November 15th, their very first meeting of the game, it was a 23-16 final. We saw 39 total points. Total on that one was sky high, 54.5. December of last year, 28-12 final. That's only 40 points. October 2019, 30-29 final by Seattle. I'm going to probably go the opposite and upset some of you guys here. But I do like the over. I like the over for many reasons. And again, I don't have any money on the over, not yet anyways. It's a little early. But I do lean towards the over in this one. I think two defensive teams collide that have offensive firepower, that are very capable to push a game over. Keep in mind, generally speaking, when the Rams and Seattle play the last 3 games, games go under. Rams and 49ers, they're generally close to their total. Same total as this one. Seahawks and the 49ers just went over the total. Had a total of 43, same as this game. That one went over 26-23. This is a 3-point spread. I see this game playing out. I'm not going to say who I think will be on top, but I think it's going to be a very 3-point type of game, one way or another. But as far as the total goes, I think it goes over. I don't think it goes sky high, but I think the total goes over. I think there's value in the total. However, with that being said, I wouldn't bet it yet. It's 43 right now. I'd kick back and wait. I'd wait and watch it. Now, if you start seeing that juice click up, then maybe you take the over before it moves to 43.5. But if you're watching, because as of right now, there's more money on the under, 57%, which is not enough to make it move. But any $1,000 bet can definitely make it move in any book. So I'd kick back. I'd watch it. I mean, you've got till 4:40 Eastern time. I'd kick back and watch it and see if that line moves. If it continues to drop, just keep waiting. Keep waiting. Let that public keep pushing that, push that money down. Push that number down. So as far as the total goes, I do lean towards the over, but I would definitely advise waiting. Now that over 7.5 in the first quarter, I got to tell you, I do like it. Something about that one, to me, is attractive. No doubt about it. Something to me, that one is attractive. It's over 7.5 at plus 100, even money. And I'm just throwing this out there because I already gave you guys the first quarter over. If you take the first quarter overs in all 3 games, over 10 in the first game, over 7.5 in the Seahawks game, and over 9.5 in the Bucs game, which I think will be actually the hardest of the three to hit, will be the Bucks game. But if you take the over 9.5 minus 105, a $500 parlay pays $32.02. Just so you guys know, which would be a $100 parlay will pay back $640 for those three, just so you guys know. Just throwing that out there. Now, give me 1 second, folks. Taking a look into the last game. And this is a game that we don't have a play on yet. We may add something on this. But as of right now, I don't have a dollar on the side or the total of the Tampa and Washington game. As of right now, 63% against the spread money is rolling in on Tampa, 58% on the over. Current lines on this one. Tampa laying 9.5 minus 105, which means you can get 9 at minus $1.15, plus 9.5 minus 115 for the football team. Over and under set at 45. The Bucks a minus 415 money line favorite, plus 335 for the football team. First half numbers, Bucks laying 5.5 minus 300, over and under 23. First quarter number over 9.5. Individual team totals on the Bucks, 27.5. The football team, 17.5. Excuse me. As far as this game goes, jumping into this one, Tampa 11-5 on the year, 8-6-2 against the spread, 9-7 to the over. The football team 7-9 and a losing record. Somehow in the playoffs, 8-6-2 against the spread, 5-10-1 to the over. They did win their last game against the Eagles, 20-14. The Eagles practically gave them that game. They lost 2 straight before that against Carolina and Seattle. Bournemouth with another goal, 3-1 there. That's a good one. They had 4 straight wins over San Francisco, Pittsburgh, Dallas, and Cincinnati before that. Tampa riding a 4-game win streak. After dropping 2 to the Rams in Kansas City, they bounced back with 4 straight wins over the Vikings, the Falcons, the Lions, and Atlanta to end the season 44-27. Take a look at the numbers. First of all, the Buccaneers and Tom Brady averaging 30.8 points per game. They average 95 yards a game on the ground, 4.1 yards per carry. They average 289 in the air, 7.4 yards per passing attempt, 12.5 yards per point. The football team averaging just 20.9 points a game. They average 101 yards a game on the ground, 4 yards a carry, 217 in the air, 5.8 yards per passing attempt. Washington 10-4-1 against the spread if Alex Smith is the starting quarterback. The Buccaneers 2-8 against the spread when playing on Saturday in their last 10 Saturdays. Not that that stat really matters anyways. The football team 5-0 to the under against strong passing teams averaging more than 7.1 yards per attempt. Last time these two teams faced off in 2018, throw everything we know about that meeting and throw it right out the window. Just throw it right out the window. It doesn't even matter. Somebody wants to tell you the dog has covered the spread 4 straight times in this matchup, throw that shit right out the window and tell them to go pound sand. None of that matters today. Taking a look at the defensive numbers. Washington giving up just 20.6 points a game. There's no denying Washington's defense is top-notch. There's no denying it. You got to give credit where credit is due, and that's to the Washington defense. The reason why they're actually a 7-win program is because of their defense. They give up 113 yards a game on the ground, 4.2 yards a carry. Give up just 192 in the air, 5.8 yards per passing attempt. However, they are -4 on turnovers, but it has a lot to do with their quarterbacks. Like Chester City with the goal, 3-0. That'll be a nice soccer winner for the soccer package. Make up for Blackburn Rovers if they can't somehow pull one out of their ass. Take a look at the Buccaneers and their defense. I got to tell you, the Buccaneers and their defense is kind of like the Jekyll and Hyde effect. 1 week they're giving up 10. The next, it seems, they're giving up 27, 24, 27, 27, 23. They give up just 81 yards a game on the ground, 3.6 yards per carry. However, there's been times where Brady has been off and the Bucs defense has stepped up and kept them in the game. They give up 247 in the air, just 6.4 yards per passing attempt. They're plus 8 in the turnovers, a 12 turnover advantage. Now, I love Tom Brady. I love the situation he's playing in. But what I don't like is that number of 9.5. Maybe throw it in a teaser opportunity. Tease it down below a touchdown would be a little more attractive. I don't think the Buccaneers come in and just roll all over them. I think Washington could have the possibility to keep it within those 10 points, 9.5. I think they can keep it within single digits if their defense doesn't get torched. Now, if the Buccaneers, Tom Brady, if they get rolling and they're able to just absolutely torch Washington's defense, I don't think Washington has the offensive capabilities. Leicester with another goal, 4-0, to keep up with them. I don't. I do not think that the offense from Washington could keep up in a shootout. So if Tampa starts blowing them out, watch out. I would definitely take a look, maybe a live opportunity there. Now, Mike Evans will attempt to play. Is he going to play? I don't know. He could be a distraction, could be a game time decision, but he is going to attempt to play. He will be suited up, will be on the sidelines. Nathan, they're not going to approach the game any different than they did the last game of the season or 5 games ago. If anything, I think their numbers are enhanced. Their defensive numbers will be valid. I think, if anything, Tom Brady enhances them in the playoffs. In my opinion. In my opinion. The 83-minute mark, the Blackburn Rovers putting the pressure on. They had plenty of opportunities, and they just can't get one. 16 shots, only 2 on target, 9 off target, 5 block shots. Holy crap. Dominating time of possession as well. But yeah, I think some of these quarterbacks definitely elevate their team when it comes to the playoffs. As far as this one goes, as far as the total goes, I don't have a play on the total. If I did anything on the side, I'd probably live bet it to see what happens. If Washington scores early, maybe Washington loses the toss, goes down and gets lucky and gets a field goal or a opening drive touchdown. If that's the case, then I'd probably live bet Tampa. Anything below a touchdown, in my opinion, is good. 6.5, 6. Anything below a touchdown is good. That I would be attractive to bet. I already missed the boat on it. So laying 9, not going to do it. Laying 9.5, not going to touch it. I'd rather just kick back and wait if that's the case. I'd rather just kick back and wait. Maybe make a second half wager over anything. See how the Bucs fare in the first half. But yeah, if as Anthony said, if Tampa Bay jumps out to a big lead, Ronald Jones Jr., Leonard Fournette, it's going to be a run program. They will be a run-heavy. Taking a look at some player props, which is weird because I don't see them up on BetOnline just yet. Wanted to take a look at some props for the Colts and the Bills game. Taking, Joe says, take a Washington football team in a teaser. If you added them to a 7.5 point teaser right now, you'd be getting 17 points. I cannot lie. That's definitely attractive. That's, no doubt about it. Touchdowns. In the very first game, we're going to go right back real quick. We're going to take a quick look at the Colts and the Bills. Take a look at passing touchdowns. Allen is at 3 at plus 100. Phillip Rivers is at 2 minus 156. I'm going to say the Phillip Rivers 2 or more. Two or more at minus 156 for Phillip Rivers. That's going up on the board. Remember, I lean towards the over in this one. Trippy Gang, I'd have to disagree with you wholeheartedly. So Phillip Rivers, 2 or more. And remember, props, guys. We're going to put this on the board. We bet props small. All right? We bet props small. Props are like the penny slots. They're absolutely everywhere. So I'm going to put the disclaimer up there. Sadly, we need it. Two or more passing touchdowns is minus 156. I'm going to lay the juice on it. Remember, these props, I bet to win $200 on them. I bet to win $200 on them. There is no tie. There is no tie, Roderick. It's 2 or more. You hit 2 touchdowns and you win. As soon as you hit 2 passing touchdowns for Rivers, you win. Lamont, good morning, brother. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Take a look at some other opportunities in this one. Take a look at some other opportunities in this one. With both of these teams, the capability for either one of these receivers to catch a touchdown pass is insane. On both teams, both of these quarterbacks can spread it out so well that it's hard for me to want to take a touchdown prop. Let's just say T.Y. Hilton. He did get 1 in the last game. He only had 3 receptions. He had 1. He's plus 150. I'm staying off of that prop. Now, Jonathan Taylor, the running back, I haven't seen one for his just yet. And they don't have one up for him. Go figure. As far as Stephon Diggs, he's got 8 on the year. I think he's a viable option. He's minus 143 for a touchdown. I definitely Like the Diggs touchdown prop. So I'm going to put that one up on the board. Diggs anytime TD, minus 143. I'll flash the board. I'll flash the board here in just a minute. Put that one back up on the board. That way you guys can see that one. The Rovers trying to tie it up in stoppage time. Can they do it? I did live bet a draw, but it's looking like we're going to drop. It's looking like we're going to start 1-1 in soccer. And those damn Rovers are going to kill. They're going to kill my live 8-teamer. Rat bastards. They're going to kill my 3-teamer. And my 5-teamer. Every parlay that I have for soccer's got them in it. So that one's going to suck. But oh well. Took a gamble on it. I'm actually shocked. We need some of that Belarus soccer fixed love at the end. So that's what I have for the NFL. I'm not playing a lot of props today. At least not yet. Possibly in the later game. If I bet anything towards the later game props, I'll probably post it on my Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, you should. At CapNationKyle is where you can find me on Twitter. Yeah, soccer parlays are definitely a tough bet, that's for sure. But I've been hitting them as a late for fun. They're all little fun money parlays. All right, so we're going to take a quick look at a couple college basketball games because I do not have time to stay live forever. But we are going to take a look at a couple college basketball games. I forget who it was, but somebody did ask if I'd take a look at that Richmond and George Mason game, the one that starts in just 10 minutes. So we are going to take a look at that one. Just popping up my information for college hoops. Moving the live odds over to college hoops as well. So we'll take a look at that one. We'll take a look at a couple games. Oh, and don't forget. There is a free play on the Seahawks and Rams game. There is a free play on the Seahawks and Rams game, but it is in the daily free play video. So if you want to know what that one is, you need to watch the daily free play video. Yeah, good old Belarus. But yes, there is a free play on the Seahawks game, but it's in the daily free play video. And trust me, I believe it's a good winner. All right, so take a look at the Richmond George Mason game 6-11, 6-12 for everybody. Popping this one up here. This one will be on CBS Sports, that is. Line on this one, Richmond Lane 5 minus 108. George Mason +5, a +190 dog, +190 favorite. Or +190 dog, getting confused here. +190 dog. The favorite is laying 220, and that's Richmond. Over and under 143.5 minus $1.15. First half numbers, Richmond laying 2.5, and a first half total over and under 67.5. The Richmond Spiders, guys, Chris Mooney and his program, 8-3 on the year. They've been a little Jekyll and Hyde, win one, lose one, win one, lose one the last couple games with losses to Hofstra, St. Bonaventure. They do have a big win over Davidson, where they beat them by 6 on the road. They had a Rhode Island win at home, beating them 80-73. Here they are on the road. One of their 3 games that they've lost this year was to West Virginia on the road, where they got pounded by 16. They did beat Kentucky earlier in the season on the road. They beat Vandy on the road. They've got a Loyola Chicago win and on a neutral site game, which was away from their home court. Then you got George Mason, 5-4 on the year for the Patriots, guys. Dave Paulson and his program, they've lost 3 out of 4 games. They've lost 3 out of their last 4 games, losing to Norfolk State, 68-65. They did have a double overtime win over UMass. They lost to Dayton 74-65. Most recently, they lost to VCU on Wednesday 66-61. They are 1-2 in conference play in the Atlantic 10 Conference. As far as this game goes, when you start taking a look at the numbers, first of all, let's take a look at George Mason. And we're just going to start right off the top. Their free throw shooting is horrendous. 59% all year long. Hitting 31.7% of all their three-point plays, hitting 50% of all their two-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, converting 49% from the field. And then you take a look at Richmond. No denying their offense. They've got a top 30 offense based on adjusted efficiency, strength of schedule, opponent strength of schedule, and all of that. 55.3% from the field. They convert 34.5% from three-point range. 57.1% of all their two-point plays they are knocking down. They are a near 70% free throw shooting team at 69.7%. Now, the one thing that Richmond does lack in is offensive rebounds. It's under 20%. Height advantage. There will be no height advantage for George Mason over Richmond today. They both come in with about the average. 2 foul participation, no advantage one way or another. Both are in at 15.6 or 16.1% of the time. Point distribution, George Mason relying on that 3 ball for 33.5% of their total points and 16% of their total points from the charity stripe. Both areas where they struggle. I don't know, Roderick. I don't have that line up in front of me. Feel free to go look at the odds and see what the money line is. Taking a look at this one, guys. As far as myself personally goes, if I was going to be betting on this game, it would be on the Richmond Spiders. If I was going to be betting on this game, it would be on the Richmond Spiders. J-Rox is missing free throws in college is very bad. I agree. Missing free throws in college is very bad. Now, when I say if I'm going to be betting it, I am going to be betting it. It is worth a $500 wager to me personally. I will be betting it. It's -5, -108 or -4.5, minus $1.18. You can either pick whichever one you want if you have Bet Online. I'm going to bet it, but I'm betting it small, $5.90 to win 500 on the -4.5. I just put that in, and I'll throw that one up on the screen for you guys as well. Okay? I'll throw that one up on the screen for you guys as well. Take this screenshot, throw that one up there for you guys. And again, it's not a big bet. This is not a premium play. This is not a personal play. This was something that was on my radar that didn't make my personal plays. But when I saw that somebody wanted me to break it down, that's why I said, sure, no problem, because I do like it. It's just not a full bet for me. I'm betting 1/6 of what I normally bet on it, but here's a screenshot that you guys can see. The old Richmond Spiders laying 4.5, $5.90 to win 500. And to me, it's worth a $500 bet. It's not worth a $3,000 bet to me. That's why I only have 500 on it. So free play, I will put that one up on the board. That one does start in 4 minutes. Get that one up on the board for you. We'll be multi-dimensional here with both the NFL and college basketball up on that board. I'll flash that board for you guys as there are a couple prop bets for that first NFL game that starts in 1 hour and 3 minutes. So give me 1 second. We'll get that Vibe Interactive free play board up there for you guys as well. And remember, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We put out content 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We go live 7 days a week. We'll be live again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, but we're also going to be live again later today. All right, we're going to be live again later today, literally in 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 33 minutes. We're going to be live again. However, this time it's going to be a private, members-only live show. It is going to be a members-only live show where if you want access, you can get access, but you need to join our YouTube exclusive access. Mr. Lai, what's going on, my brother? Actually, I just saw that right now. I'm sending them to you. Welcome back on board. Welcome back on board, sir. Glad to have you back with me. But you can be on the members-only live show. It's open for all members. It starts at $9.99 a month. I'm sending them to you right now. Up to $14.99 for the family membership. And remember, if you buy the family membership, you will have access to tomorrow's members-only live show. We have members-only live show today, as well as a members-only live show tomorrow. All right? So click that join button right down below. Become a YouTube exclusive member. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And if you do not see the join button, click it right in the link in the comment section or in the description of this video. Joe Jet, I don't have any play on those. I didn't play Wright State yesterday. I played Northern Kentucky. Am I playing them today? No, I'm not. I don't just blindly bet teams because they make me money. A lot of you guys think that. You think that I get on a trend because, I bet a certain team every now and then. I'm very selective. Will I ride a trend? Absolutely. But I'm not going to ride it into my grave. I'm very selective on the games that I pick. Very selective on the games that I pick. Hell, I told you guys yesterday, Bryant doesn't cover back-to-backs. I didn't ride that trend, but I sure as hell rode the under. Alex, from what we were told by somebody else, all you have to do in order to upgrade, you need to go to our main YouTube channel where it has all our videos and all of that. Then click the membership tab at the top of the page. Then you have to click your user icon that's got your name in the upper right-hand corner. Choose the settings and then billing and payment. And it says you just have to make sure you click and enable quick purchase by entering your password. That's what we were told in order to upgrade your membership. And there's what I just basically told you. Brent says, and that's why I bought the membership. You'll have access to all the exclusive content that we put out, Brent, for jumping on the family. We appreciate everybody that jumps on it. Ronald Brown, I haven't even broken down the USC game. Guys, there's 3 NFL games and 110 college basketball games. If you guys thought I just sat around until the wee hours of the morning, Alex, you're very welcome, brother, and broke down every single college basketball game, I cherry-picked a handful of them, about a dozen of them. I broke those down to about 5 or 6, and then I selected 2 out of them. Richmond was one of those 5 or 6. Chad, welcome back on board. I see you just jumped on board the big combo package. Glad to have you. Actually, not welcome back on board. Welcome on board. I know you're new to our YouTube channel. You have an email very similar to somebody else. I will be sending you my personal plays. You have access to the premium plays as well as guaranteed Saturday online. Give me 1 second, folks. We're going to take a look at one more college basketball game. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. J-Rock, 2:30 Eastern time. So 12:30 your time. Large, yeah. Stephon Diggs, pound it. No, I bet props small. Props are like a penny slot. They're in every corner of the casino. So should you pound it? No. I don't think anybody should ever pound a prop. You should bet them responsibly and within your means. And smaller than a normal bet. That's for sure. The reason why it's a prop. The reason why it's a proposition bet. Because they're generally proposition bets, and proposition bets are usually the worst that there are. All right, so back to college hoops. Going to do another college hoops game for you guys. Going to take a look at another college hoop for you guys. Just looking for the one that I wanted to do, that I had picked out. We're going to take a look at VCU and Rhode Island. VCU, Rhode Island on this one. Just popping up the info for it, so give me 1 second. There's so many games. 110 games on the board today definitely makes it tough. To find them sometimes, especially if it's not the marquee matchup for our system. I wish they would just label it either by game time. There we go. Not by thrill factor. All right. 2 p.m. Eastern time game. CBS Sports, another CBS Sports game for you guys. Taking a look at the numbers on this one. Let me pop up the odds. Give me 1 second here. Taking up the odds on this one. Rhode Island, +5, -105. VCU, laying 5. Over and under 139. Art says, I like the penny slots. Penny slots can be fun. Penny slots can be fun. Taking a look at this one, guys. First of all, Rhode Island, 5-6 on the year. Losing their last game to Richmond, 80-73. Wins over St. Joseph, St. Bonaventure, Seton Hall. San Francisco and South Florida, losses against Arizona State, beginning of the year. Boston College, Wisconsin, Western Kentucky, and Davidson. VCU, 9-2 on the year. They were a little let down for us on Wednesday, game of the week. Did not cover the spread there. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't know what the hell happened with VCU. Couldn't knock down a free throw late in the game against George Mason. They won 66-61. 2 losses on the year came to West Virginia and Penn State. Wins over Mount St. Mary's, Memphis, Utah State, North Carolina, A&T, Old Dominion, Western Carolina, James Madison, St. Joseph's, and George Mason. When you look at the numbers on this one, offensively wise, VCU, believe it or not, comes in ranked 1 spot ahead of Rhode Island. However, their offensive numbers are much higher. Rhode Island averaging 50.9% from the field, just 30.8% of all 3-point attempts, 53.1% of all their 2-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, and they are a 67% free throw shooting team. Mr. Lai, you're very welcome. VCU, on the other hand, on offense, they average 53.9% from the field, 35% from 3-point range, just under 55% conversion of all their 2-point plays, and they are a 74% free throw shooting team. 2 foul participation, a huge advantage for VCU. VCU's in it only 12% of the time. Richmond, 34% of the time. When it comes to defenses, both of these teams have some stellar defenses. No doubt about it. However, VCU's defense is going to lead the charge. Holding teams to 44.5% shooting, 28.5% from out deep, Unfortunately for Rhode Island, they already struggle from out deep, holding teams to 45.5% shooting of all their two-point plays as well. Offensive rebounds favor VCU by over 3%. Turnover rate, they turn the ball over roughly the same. Point distribution. The difference in this one is about a 6-point swing towards VCU for that three ball. But VCU's three ball is exceptional, 35%. Rhode Island's defense struggles defending the three. Both go to the bench for nearly 40% of the total minutes being played. There will be almost a full full 1 inch height advantage for VCU. They are definitely coming in as the bigger team. As far as this one goes, with VCU laying the numbers that they're laying. Roderick, do we do hockey? Yeah, we throw it in the mix. We throw hockey in the mix. I don't do a show just for hockey, but yeah, we'll discuss hockey. It's obviously not the main subject, especially during the playoffs. But yeah, we definitely do hockey, that's for sure. As far as this one goes, VCU laying 5. I think they've got stiff competition today. If you take a look at how they fared last year against VCU, Rhode Island beat them twice. Rhode Island beat them on the road 65-56. They also beat them 87-75. I know a lot of people know I love betting on VCU. VCU makes me a lot of money. However, with this one, I'm off of. Not playing VCU on this one. I'm also not taking Rhode Island. But one thing that I do lean towards, and it's more of a strong lean, I'm not putting it up on the board as a free play. But what I do like is the first half over 65. I do like the first half over 65. Alex, you need to follow those instructions that I told you about enabling quick purchases through YouTube. Channel L, good morning. How do I get your premium plays? When I go look, all I see is a join the YouTube. You go to our website, cappersdirect.com, to get on our premium plays. Go to our website, cappersdirect.com, click on the premium play tab. Here's a link directly to our premium plays. But I do like the first half over. Alex, I don't know, man. I don't have any control over people's memberships on YouTube. We have no bearing over that. Whereas we can do things on our website. But again, there's that one. Again, I'm staying off of VCU. Richmond out to a 4-2 lead. Duke probably going to struggle again today. Why is Duke ranked 21st? Duke needs to lose their ranking. Losing games at home, not covering. 4-2 on the year, hasn't played. They're still ranked in the top 25. Milwaukee up by 7, 14-7. Absolutely, Edward. I'll flash the board for you guys. But remember, members only live show in 2 hours and 19 minutes. You want to get on board our premium plays? You have plenty of time. My personal plays, plenty of time. 3 days, $99. The combo package, a week of premium plays, a week of my personal plays. You get the big guaranteed Saturday play. You'll also get our big Sunday NFL play tomorrow. So you have a lot of time to get on board. Guaranteed Saturday is not until... You have until 4... It's actually at 4 p.m. or after for Guaranteed Saturday. So you have plenty of time to get on board Guaranteed Saturday. That one does come with a guarantee, everybody, when you purchase it outright. It's guaranteed to win, or you will get the next one free. Does come with a cost. It's a little more pricey. It's $150. Guaranteed to win, but you get the next one free. Jared Nichols, why would I not be on our daily free pick? Matt, if you want to know the VCU game, hit the rewind button. We just broke that game down. Why would I not be on the free play? I've already bet it. And the line's going up. James H., what's going on, brother? Been smashing those free plays, James H. I love seeing those tickets and those parlays, man. Love seeing those tickets. No problem, Edward. Appreciate all that you do as well. All right, folks, remember, members only live show goes down in 2 hours and 17 minutes. If you're not there, you can watch the archive version. If you don't have member access, click that join button. It's $9.99 to $14.99 a month. Click the join button as well, or the join link in the description, or the one that I just posted. All right, folks. So that's what I have for today. We'll be live again tomorrow at 10 a.m. or no, 9 a.m. Eastern time, excuse me. So don't miss out. Let's all have an amazing, blessed day. Always bet responsibly. And again, don't do anything stupid. All right, folks, we'll see you guys all during the live show. If your name is not in green or blue like Edwards, you don't have access to the members only live show. And what does that mean? It means you gotta get your ass in gear. Come join us. Yeah, Peter, we already broke down the NFL. Feel free to hit the rewind button. All right, folks, I'm out. Enjoy. Do us a favor, give us a big thumbs up on the way out the door. We definitely appreciate it. And good luck to everybody. Wager responsibly. Wager responsibly. Have fun, everybody.